because whenever we require some help from the abroad or different nations, that time they are ready to help, because earlier we helped them. So there are so many episodes I can tell you within this period of pandemic period also, or before that also. We helped a lot many countries by providing medicines, by providing the financial aid, by providing the basic requirements to fulfill the need of those citizens, those who are in trouble. So likewise also the global cooperation came into the picture, and if you require something, you will get it in a good rates also, and whenever it is required at a particular time. So that is also the global cooperation is most important, because I can quote here one example of petroleum nations. You have an idea that based nations, petrol based economies are having one organization. So all these petroleum companies and countries, they have a stuff of petrols which is required by everyone. Now whenever we require petrol or diesel or crude oil or anything in that particular commodity, that time we should have that kind of good relationship with those nations, because Middle East countries and all those countries are supplier of those commodities. If they said I'm not willing to sell it to you, then what will happen? Think about only the picture. Think about only the petrol and diesel. If foreign nations just said, Middle East people just said, okay, we don't want to supply the petrol to India, then what will happen? Our overall growth will get stopped. We're getting it. So you don't have any choice to maintain the good relationship with those countries. And sometimes there are some of the products which we have in ample size, and we have to sell it to other people. For that reason also we want market, and this is what something mutual understanding and mutual cooperation should be there, because Middle East people, they have deserts, they don't have more land to grow the agricultural products. So that is market for us. They have money, they have a requirement, they have a need, they have a want, they have orders. So we are able to sell our products, we are able to sell our agricultural products to them. We are able to sell our spices to them. We are able to sell the garments to them. So this is what something that participation in global cooperation can be possible only because of you are exporting and you are having that stake in the field of exports. Then reputation and goodwill in the world market can be possible, and I'm happy to share with you that in some of the fields, we Indians have very good, what you can say, market share. As I told you, India is being the second largest country of manufacturing and selling the sugar. We are being having the largest share in agricultural production, agricultural sale or exports, we can say. Even we can have in agriculture also, we have a share to sell almonds and cashew nuts. I told you the example of cashew nuts. More than 65% of the cashew nuts, which is the requirement of the world, more than 65% is manufactured in India and sell from India only. So we are being the largest share, having the largest share in the cashew nuts production and the sale. Get one thing, there are more than 200 countries in the world, and out of which India is covering 65% share. Means just think about the income which we people are in the agriculture, or we can say the farmers are getting out of the cashew nuts only. I'm talking only about the cashew nuts, not about the other spices and other dry fruit items which we are having. Just go through the what you can say, dry fruit one item which is prepared by the grapes, isn't it? So Nasik is the hub. Nasik and nearby Nasik district, we are having a maximum number of grape production over here, and the quality to export, quality to production over here. So because of the soil and because of the environment which the Nasikites have, with the help of that, we can grow more and more quantity of grapes, and we can export it to the other nations also. And it built up our goodwill. Even if we have a vineyards at Nasik, maximum vineyards are there in Nasik zone, and there is a Sula festival. Sula is a company, vineyard company, wine production company. With the help of grapes, they are coming up with the wine, which is consumed by maximum number of drinkers in the world, and they like it. And it's a costly affair actually. That wines are very costly. So what the Sula factory, they are organizing Sula Fest yearly. Every year they are organizing Sula Fest, and the foreigners are coming over here to enjoy that Sula Fest. So that will also the tourism point of view. We are also earning more and more foreign exchange out of it. Then, so we have a reputation in so many things. We have a reputation. Even if from South India, we have Ayurvedic medicines, we have yoga. We are very famous for the yoga. Even if nowadays learning or teaching Sanskrit is also one of the profession where our Indian teachers are also getting a lot of money in the world, in different nations, because Sanskrit is a language which is compulsory language in so many universities, more than 100 universities in the world. So Sanskrit teachers are also getting opportunity to go outside and do something in Sanskrit, because it's a universally accepted as a strong language. Earlier, I was talking about the Sanskrit in one of my lecture. That time I told you, even at the time of advertising subject, I told you that Sanskrit is the language which was accepted and appreciated by all the technical people, because when it was a discussion that which language is to be used for the computers, because computers should have a universal language actually, which was known to everyone and which is comfortable. Everyone should be comfortable, those who are going to use the computers. Though we are saying that English is the international language, English is accepted by so many people and so many regions and nations, but English dictionary have not more than few thousands of words, but Sanskrit have few lakhs of words. Are you getting it? Marathi have more than 65 to 70 thousands of words. Having a rich vocabulary, having more number of words in a particular language is the strength of that particular language. And from that point of view, Sanskrit is a very strong language, because as far as English is concerned, English have so many words that have a double meaning. Are you getting it? So if I am talking as a no, how you are going to take no? No, there are two different spellings and the pronunciation is same. K-N-O-W, no, and N-O-W, no. So there are lot many words in English. There are lot many words in different languages. They have multiple meanings for one word or one pronunciation. And for that reason also, Sanskrit is accepted as a very strong language at the global platform. And now more than hundreds of universities have that subject. So our reputation as being a yoga, Ayurveda and Sanskrit based culture, that is what our reputation right now at the global platform. So we are also providing such a service that is also called as exports. Then peaceful international relations now currently, except your China and Pakistan, we don't have any rival, anybody opposite to India. We are also respecting so many nations with their powerful skills and skill sets. Like China, we are appreciating them, but as far as this is what the geographical boundary, and there are disputes about the geographical boundary and its ownership. Pakistan is also there, and China is also there. Apart from those countries, I think India don't have anybody in opposition. So if you want to maintain the peaceful relationship with other people, for that reason also, you should go with the exports. Your exports also help you to come up with the better relationship with other nations. Then the 12th point is boost the research and development. It always gives you an opportunity to come up with the research and development activity, which will help for the betterment of the product quality and betterment of the production, by which we can supply more quantity products to the required customers abroad, and that is why exports are being promoted. Then it spreads the effect of that positivity over the countrymen, over the economy. Then optimum utilization of resources can be possible, because I gave you one example in my MHRM lecture, that Vega is a company, and Vega is a what you can say, helmet company, bike helmet company, and they're manufacturing a different kind of helmets. Not only bikes, they're also having industrial helmets. So whatever helmets they are manufacturing in the pandemic period, since March, they don't have more orders because everybody got stopped. Okay, and for that reason, no sale of bikes, so no sale of what you can say, helmets, isn't it? But what they do, they search out the requirement of the people about the face shield. Because if you see the helmet is having covering glass, isn't it? Face glass is there on the helmet, and the face shield is also having the same kind of design, and that material is already available with them. But as far as that curve is concerned, that molding kind of curve on the face shield, which can avoid the infection from the other person. So for that reason, they come up with the face shield, and this is what now they are exporting. Those face shields they are exporting. So utilization of resources which are already available is done through the exports also, because after fulfilling the demand at your nation, at your market, your own domestic market, whatever the production remain, you can sell it to the abroad, and that is what called as exports. And that is the importance from the company point of view, as well as the economic point of view, and from the industry point of view, that to utilize the maximum resources which are available with the industries and the companies. Then employment opportunity, we have the discussion that with the exports, we can increase the manufacturing. We require more and more people to work in the factory, and for that reason, there are employment opportunities generated through the export-oriented units. Then increase in the national income as well as per capita income, which is the final target of all the economies. This is only because of the export marketing. Then we have 13 points related with the export marketing and its importance to the business. Over here, I'm going to finish all these points within a couple of minutes. I will rejoin, and then we will complete this topic by today only, so that if we are going to take the tomorrow's lecture, then FISA will complete the distinguish between export marketing and domestic marketing. Okay, so
Yes,
within a couple of minutes, I'm going to rejoin. You all students are requested to rejoin so that I can take your attendance also after rejoining, and we will finalize this topic by today's lecture only.